It's the most wonderful time of the year. More people go crazy because there's so much to do. But here is a solution for you. Just joking around, guys. But I do have a solution for you for breakfast during this holiday season. Last week I made some cinnamon rolls. That's a great solution when you have company over. But here's another. What we are going to do is we are going to take some farm fresh eggs. I always keep in my freezer some pre-cut onions, and this has bell peppers and a little bit of hot peppers from our garden, and some Tillamook cheese, and bacon, bacon, bacon! How can you go wrong? So, let's get to work and I'll show you how to do this really quick. I have my oven set at 350, and so we're gonna just get this done in a quickie. The only thing I need a cutting board for is I'm gonna go ahead and cut this bacon in half. Okay, and then I'm going to take it out of here. Just going to cut these in little pieces. And then I'm going to pre-cook the bacon with my onion mixture, and I'll bring you closer for that. And I just kind of cut them in pieces about, let me hold one up. They're about this big, and so they'll shrink down. And then we are going to put our onions and our bell peppers in there together. Now I keep, whenever I cut up onions for, when I get my onions out of my garden and I get some bell peppers and things like that, I cut them up like that so that I have it ready for fajitas or anything like that. Ready to go. I'm going to turn my stove on high, and then I'm just going to cook this together. Let that all cook up, sweat down. Looks like there's a couple of pieces of hablamo pepper in there, and bell pepper, red and yellow and green. So it kind of gives that Christmas colors in there. I'll just cook that down. We'll be right back when it starts to cook up. So we did go ahead and put the whole package of bacon in there because I was thinking we have the 2 big men in the house now. It's not just one. So I better put the whole pack in. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to continue to cook that down. So now while that's cooking down, nine, 10, nice yellow yolks, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to just whip these up. Now that's 14 eggs in my bowl ready to go. Okay, this is getting nice and cooked up. There's a little watery, but don't worry about that. I'm not adding any salt or pepper to this, guys, and I won't. That bacon has a lot of salt in it, and I am salt sensitive. If I add any salt, it's pink Himalayan salt because that doesn't do anything bad to me, so. But there's a lot of salt in that bacon, so I'm not touching any salt on this. And there's salt in the cheese too that's gonna happen. So just continue to cook that down. And when we are ready to add our eggs and our cheese, I'll show you what I do, and then we'll get it in the oven for 30 minutes. See you in a bit. With the bacon in here, I don't stir it a whole lot. I just kind of let it cook down. All the water is kind of out of it from the frozen vegetables and stuff. And we just kind of let it get some crispy edges. And then we turn off the heat and add the eggs and cheese, and then just give it a quick little stir with that, and then put it in the oven for 30 minutes. And once it's firm all the way through, it's done, and we'll see you back in just a minute. So I have my eggs here. I've turned off my stove. I'm just going to pour those in there. Like so. We're going to take our tillum of cheese here. That's about a cup in my hand. There we go. It's probably about 2.5 cups of cheese. And then we just mix this all together. Now, because the pan was hot, it's trying to cook the eggs already, which is fine because it's going to go in the oven anyways. So, mixing that all together so you get the flavors throughout. so. Okay. What it looks like before we put it in the oven. Just open our oven here. Slide this in. On a timer for 30 minutes. Siri, give me a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Okay, we'll see you guys back in 30 minutes when this is done, and then we'll after it cools, we'll plate it, give it a try, of course, and it should be wonderful. These usually are, these frittatas. So, see you in a bit. Okay, let's test these out. Just see where it's at. You can see how much it fluffed up. That is done, guys. So we're going to go ahead and pull it. Okay, put it. There you guys go. It's nice and fluffed up. We're going to let that cool for just a little bit, and then I'll cut it like a pie. And we'll put it on a nice big plate, and at that time I'll give it a taste. We'll see you back in just a minute. So we are back. It's cooled enough so where it's pulling away from the sides of the pan. That's when you know it's cold enough to serve. And then I am just going to cut this like a pie. And what I do is I get a big plate out like this. I would do it on a Christmas plate if it was Christmas time. And first one out is always a little bit on the hard side. There we go. Let's give this one a taste. You can't go wrong with that, guys. It's absolutely delicious. Use a little bit of pepper, but I always save that for individuals to do. Some people would probably say it needs a little bit of salt, but I like to do that to taste, especially when you're doing it like at a Christmas time or you've got relatives over for the holidays. So there you go. Well, I hope this is a recipe that you guys try and helps make your holidays a little smoother. Great way to feed a bunch of people and be able to relax a little bit while you're doing it. Especially if you have your onions and peppers all cut up and ready to go, like we do. We just, because we do a lot of things by bulk, because, you know, things come out of the garden in bulk. It's just easier to do. Yep. Okay. there you guys go. One nice, beautiful frittata for Christmas dinner or for Christmas breakfast. Now, if I was doing a big Christmas Day breakfast, in our family, what we do is we have Christmas Eve. A lot of people do Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve. This would be great to have on that Christmas table in the morning along with the cinnamon rolls that I make. I'll leave those in this description below. And then you got something for people who are trying to eat healthy. You got something sweet and something delicious, eggs. And, making something like this and having those cinnamon rolls. My cinnamon rolls you can make ahead of time and just put them in the fridge and then put them out in the morning in a nice warm place and let them rise the rest of the way. And then you got this beautiful frittatas next to some lovely cinnamon rolls for your Christmas breakfast. So thank you guys for coming along today. God bless you. And as always, see you next time. Bye.